We are out here at NCMP. It has been quite a while, kind of a long time since I've been here. Probably like, oh God, I think it's been like over 2 years. And it's cool because this is the first time I've been here since they reversed the track. So we're gonna see how that goes. I have not been on a motocross track in probably about 2 years. Yeah, I think last time I came here was the last time I was on a motocross track. So this is gonna be interesting how this goes. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to just go to the intermediate track or if I should just like zip around the roll around the main track. I don't know if that's like a better idea, but I think this is where we're going. Yeah. So I'm gonna probably have to just roll all these jumps several times for me to get an idea of what the track is actually feeling like. And I know there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's okay to, hey, it's a nice rut to start off with. I mean, it may have like rained recently, but also like, it's not too, like the track is fairly soft. It's got like a little bit of erosion on it, but okay. This one doesn't look too bad. This one also doesn't look, those two don't look too intimidating. I mean, these kind of do look intimidating. I mean, the water is kind of messing things up for me a little bit. A fun little straight there. Okay. This part, to be totally honest with y'all, I don't like this part. This is kind of intimidating. I don't have a lot of experience. I don't have a lot of experience with a rhythm section like that, so I'm gonna have to kind of be casual. I mean, that tabletop doesn't look terrible. It's just like a totally flat tabletop. That doesn't look too bad. We'll say these ruts, like, I'll let the bike kind of settle in the rut and feel these out a little bit. This one doesn't look too bad. And this one does not look too bad. I mean, as far as like bigger jumps, I mean, none of these jumps look too terribly big. Like, they don't have anything that's the same size as the step-up triple that was here like years ago. But that's not too bad. That's not, I mean, like, honestly, like, these jumps don't look super intimidating. It's just been such a long time since I was on a motocross track. It's kind of like I'm not really sure which one I should start with, if that makes sense. Like, there's basically one jump on the intermediate track that I can do, and that's pretty much it. So this is the intermediate track, and there's really just like one jump on this track that I remember when I came here. Like, it took me like 4 or 5 times coming to NCMP where I actually felt like see that jump right there. I feel like I can do that one for sure. I feel like I just need to go around, cut the track, and then do that jump, because I can do that. Like, I could roll it probably like 2 more times and then go for it. These are always kind of fun, but you can almost like do a mini scrub over them. But go around one more time. See? I can't jump it any further than that without landing essentially right on the knuckle. And then it's one of those things where it could bounce you and like high side you in some weird way. So pretty much I guess I could like jump it kind of to the middle, to the flat, like one more time. And then from there, I guess I pretty much just have to go for it. So that wasn't too bad. I mean, I'm not really sure what else to do other than to like just go for it, you know? Because it'll feel better if I just land in the landing, but you know, it's something scary. There's something scary about just going that extra like 10 feet, 5 feet, however much it is, you know? Dude, I feel like this is not terrible. I don't know. I feel like second gear I could do this, land on the far side, go straight through that rut. I should be fine. Woo! Yeah, kind of a big bounce there, so I don't know. I guess I just got to get it a little bit more. As long as I can give it a little bit more, get my front wheel over it. As long as I can get my front wheel like into the landing, even if I case a little bit with the back tire, it'll be fine. But I mean, I'm hardly like giving it anything in second gear, so this thing is like way faster than when I did that back in the day on my Husky. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you just got to go for it, bro. So all there is at this point is just going for it. Woo! Oh my God. Okay. That was like major Ronnie Mac, like sketch. That was sketchy. Okay, that was way better. Way better. I still felt like the front end didn't come down as much as I wanted it to. But that was way better than the first time I hit it, for sure. For sure. Okay, wasn't too bad. The bike, the 250, like hits the power band sort of like halfway in between these two jumps. And I remember on my 125, my Husky, that thing I had to like get into third gear after that first bump up there. And then just like ring it out in third gear, get over here. Maybe I was in second. And then I'd shift into third in between those two bumps. And then I just ring it out in third gear. So I was never like, I was way past the power band by the time I went off the lip. But on my 250, I'm just going over both these and second and giving it like not even full throttle in second and like easily clearing this. So it's honestly like a little bit trickier despite the fact that I have like a more powerful bike. Let me try this one more time on this bike and then talk to that dude on the 450 and see what he recommends as far as like the first jump to hit on the main track. Woo! Damn! Went way too far. Okay, third is not the gear for that jump. It's way too easy to go way too far on that thing. So I think second is the much better gear for that jump. Woo! All right, perfect. Yeah, that was perfect, man. That felt money right there. I felt like the front kind of came down just right. I didn't land like too front tire or rear tire heavy, so I'm happy with that one. I want to show y'all something. You come around this corner, you go over that bump, and then you just give it full throttle. This is actually a double. What I just went over is the takeoff. Back there is the takeoff, and then that little mound in front of me, that's the landing. And I saw a kid on a 450 do that a while back, and I was like, no freaking way. Like, that was it's hard. I don't know if you can see it on, because of the wide angle nature of the lens. I don't know if it's going to make sense to you guys, but that is an insane jump to do. I never had any idea that was actually like a double you could do. So much respect to the kid on the 450 who did that. That was incredible, because I would never want to try that. That's so scary. 2 years ago, I never thought I'd be sketched out by the intermediate track, but I guess here I am. So being on like a bigger bike and not having ridden a track in like 2 years, you're almost like kind of starting back at square one almost. I talked to the guy on the Honda, and he said the two easiest jumps on the whole track are this one right here, which is like a little step up. I guess it's technically a triple, but like you can double it to that first hump. And then he said the other easiest jump is, he said there's this big table here, which I can see. So there's this big table, and then there's this double right here, he said, which isn't too bad. And it doesn't like look too bad, so I'm not really sure which one I want to try first. I honestly, bro, I'm kind of thinking the uphill double after the table. I think that's the one I kind of had my eye on. I had my eye on that one for a while, so I'm thinking that might be the one. These ruts are not the one right here. Definitely not. Alright, he said this rut. Okay. The dude also said this like middle rut is kind of cool. I don't know if he's talking about like this one right here. Whoops. Not like that. That ain't good at all. Did not do that well. He said this table here is kind of sketchy and he doesn't like it. I'm feeling the double after the big tabletop, honestly. Yeah, I feel like, bro, this is like hardly any bigger than the one off the intermediate track. Like, I feel like I could definitely do that one. Woo! Yeah, I just gotta go. Like, I wasn't even on the gas that time. Third gear may not be the gear for that one. I think that one, I can probably do it in second. Woo! Well, I'm not bottoming my suspension out, which is good, but I mean, I did like 3/4 of that long tabletop. That kind of hurt, like, to be totally honest with you, but definitely not trying to jump into flat like that. So I guess if you see the flag, the tabletop that's just to the left of the flag, he said he's not doing that, and he's just kind of like taking it easy. That one doesn't seem too hard. I wonder if it's maybe the fact that, like, the landing, maybe it's easy to overshoot. I could see that. The double, or really it's like the uphill double right after that. Yeah, I feel like it's just a matter of giving it enough gas. I don't know if I feel comfortable trying that one, but there's that big kind of hill. It's not really a jump. It's just like a big hill you go over. And then after that is the long table, which I went way further than I thought I would. And then it's the uphill double. And I think I can do the uphill double. I think the goal today is just, I know I said it before, but the goal today is just to clear like one of these jumps. Whatever the easiest one is, I'm going to try to just clear like the easiest one. And I think the easiest one is going to be this double. I don't think it's really that much more difficult than that tabletop on the intermediate track, but maybe I'll be able to do 2 jumps today. I don't know, but I'm going to focus on 1 jump and then do that a couple times. And if I feel like it, I could try the tabletop to the left of the flag or the step up to the left of the flag, but we will see. The tabletop, I don't think that's happening today. Alright, there we go. Alright. That was, okay, so I was going like, I was definitely not pinning it in second, but I gave it like a reasonable amount of gas in second. And that was more than enough. Like, I definitely landed totally in the flat area of that jump. Whew. Alright, that's perfect. I was like just the right amount of gas. That felt like I wasn't Ronnie Macking it or like anything. So I don't know. I might try it like a 3rd time and then give that other step up like a try. I'm just trying to like stay safe today. I'm not trying to get hurt. I'm just trying to like have a good time. It is, I will say, it is weird hitting that step up double. I don't know if you call it a double, but it's kind of a double. That's hitting that step up double hitting it in second gear is weird. I feel like it's more of like a jump you should, like if you hit the tabletop in second or third, like give it gas on the landing and you can almost just coast over that jump and you don't have to even be on the gas. So hitting it in second is weird because second is like such a torquey gear on like a YZ250. But I can give it like one more go and then try to go for that other double. I don't know. I feel like if I case the other double, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I cased it a little bit there. That's not a big deal though. I cased it a little bit, but I'm not like torn up about that at all. Alright, I cased it there, but it's not that bad. I did pitch like a little bit front end heavy. That's fun. That tabletop right before that step up on the left, that thing is kind of sketchy. Like, I see what he's saying. I see how he was like, yeah, I don't really like that thing. Like, I guess I could try it, but it's like, I want to try it, but it's just, it's throwing me in a weird sort of way. I don't know. Oh my God, I went way too far. Way too far on that step up. God. Woo! This is probably gonna be my last like outing on the track for today. You know, it's like already like past 3 p.m. So I'll probably I'll try to get on the track and actually practice those turns that are before that sketchy tabletop I was talking about. And then I don't know if I'll end up hitting that tabletop before that first step up. We'll see. I don't know if I feel like, I really don't, again, like one of the goals today was just to like feel stuff out and not get hurt. And I feel like I don't want to push myself like too hard today. So I'm kind of like, the cautious part of my brain is pretty much telling me, nah, don't do it. So. This outside one? I don't know. No! Oh my God. That was horrible. Absolutely terrible. It was like embarrassingly bad. Look ahead. Okay, that's what's sketchy about that one, man. Like, if you case it, like, you're going to knuckle that thing and get bounced like straight into the bottom. Like, it wasn't scary. There we go. Woo! Woo! Alright, that's how we do it right there. See? It was that corner. I feel like, okay, I'm trying to like pat myself on the back too hard there, but that corner right before the step up, that was what gave me the confidence. I cased the table. I cased the table like a little bit. This kid's ripping. Yeah, this kid is ripping right here. I need to follow this kid. Sounding 85, 65. That kid's ripping, yo. See, it was that corner that gave me the confidence to hit that table and then do the step up here. Like, I definitely feel like I landed close to the triple part of the step up instead of the double, but man, that felt so good. Like, I cased it a little bit with my back tire, but it was like a safe, it wasn't like a dangerous case or anything. So, oh man, that's like the one that gets that was the one that got my heart going, like in a good way, if you know what I mean. See what this kid is doing. Come on, bro. Cheering you on. See if, does he have it? Does he have the table or she? No. Regardless, like, killer attack position right there. Yeah, that kid's dad is killing it with the coaching. That step up was awesome. That was cool. Whoever that kid's dad is, you're doing a good job coaching them, so hats off to you. Nope, did not look ahead enough. Did not look ahead enough. That was not a good. I totally blew the rut on that one. Rut was not good. That left-hander was not good. None of that was good. I mean, as I get older, any day that I get showed up by a kid on a 65 or an 85 is honestly a good day. I used to be bummed about that, but actually, like, as I get older, it kind of brings, like, it kind of puts, like, a smile on my face, if that makes sense. It's really cool. It's really cool to see the next generation out here, you know, killing it. So, I don't have any kids, but if I did, hopefully this is something they would be into. Ripping, man. Oh yeah, hell yes. Go kid, go, man. And I got roosted as he went by. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. I'm on a 250 and I will get smoked by that kid. Alright, don't blow this one. Look ahead. Here we go. Not so bad. Okay, I've definitely got the tabletop now. The tabletop speed, I'm good with. It's that, honestly, that left-hander is not the problem. It's that right-hander, man. That rut is just like, I don't know what it is, bro. That rut is hard. Better. Not perfect, but like, woo! Sketchy. Not have the speed into that table. Alright, here we go. Woo! Not great, but not like horrible. Oh! Okay. Oh my God. Oh. Whew. Man. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that one hurt. Ooh, God. I landed so low on that thing. Oh man. Whew. Oh, that hurt, man. I don't know if that thing like knocked my GoPro at like an angle or what. I don't know what it did, but yeah, I think it did. Woo! Thing like almost knocked my GoPro off. That was no bueno on that, man. Jesus, it's so easy to overshoot that. Whew. Post NCMP Walmart car video. I'm pretty tired right now. I feel like I'm tired enough to make sort of an ASMR-esque video, but I'll do a little recap of the track. Overall, I mean, it was a confidence booster for sure. The bike did really, really well. The suspension felt just fine. I didn't really feel like I needed to adjust really like any of the clickers. I think I pretty much put them all in like the neutral position, and it was fine. It was a good idea doing that. You know, I'm blanking on it. Doing the intermediate track jump a few times. I mean, that was the first like track jump I had done in about 2 years. So doing that like 5 or 6 times, that was, I think, a good idea. Going to the track, like that guy was saying, that small tabletop by that flagpole, that thing, I caught the transition on the back like good like once or maybe twice, but that thing's really easy to overshoot, and you're way better off just like coming up like a little bit short. Like, don't try to, or just, you got to just be careful with the amount of gas that you give it. The corners, that like right-handed corner with like the deeper ruts, like that was giving me trouble for sure. There were a couple times I went through that and like the bike didn't pop out, but I just feel like I had to go really slow. The left-hander felt better to me a bunch of times. I felt like I could sit down kind of at the right spot. I didn't feel like the front end washed like too many times. That felt like that left-handed corner felt easier to me. The step up after the big tabletop, that thing felt really easy, especially, and it feels good when you catch it right to the backside of the landing, but it is definitely an easy one to also overshoot. Like, overshooting that hurts. The first time I overshot that one big time, like, that was not fun. The long tabletop, I definitely feel like I can do that. It's just a matter of, I think I was just putting the bike into third gear when you're going down that long hill, and just putting it into third and giving it the right amount of gas. It doesn't seem like too terribly hard, other than just, you just got to be brave and then give it gas in third, and you can probably coast over that uphill double that's after the long tabletop. But overall, I mean, I'm happy with the way I rode. I knew I wasn't going to do every jump on the track. I knew there were those rhythm sections were going to sketch me out. I knew that. But other than that, like, I think my confidence was definitely boosted. I got a good workout. I'm pretty tired. I'm probably going to go home and just take a nap. But I can't wait to get back out there. Yeah, till next time.